Hi guys, we're so excited. Welcome to our second Feature Friday. Today we have the beautiful Cedar James here. She just released her debut novel, Text Me Never. And oh my Lanta, my sister and I were texting each other back and forth the whole time, giddy. It was beautiful. If you love a romance book with heat, heart, and hilarious banter, you must read this book. I was hooked from the get-go. It's funny because our episode last week, Miranda was telling me I must be in like some kind of a rut because every book that we read for our podcast, I'm like, and I don't DNF a book. I always push through. And I pulled up Text Me Never and I just like stomped over it. I was done so quick.
Oh, that makes me feel, that just made my year.
Loved it.
Thank you.
So good.
It was. It was so good. We're going to do a deep dive into the inspiration of the book, Cedar's dream casting, everything. We'll finish it with a rapid fire session, and yeah, so we're just here to have some fun.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Fun is my jam.
Yeah, love it. So welcome to the Book Mash, Cedar. We're so happy that you're here. We're going to kick it off with an intro to your book. So for those who've not read it yet, not including us because we definitely have, what is your best elevator pitch for Text Me Never?
Okay, so Text Me Never is a steamy enemies to lovers rom-com about a man who sends a scathing breakup text to his ex, but misses it by one digit and ends up texting a complete stranger. Only that stranger is his workplace rival in real life.
I love it.
I think that would be it.
No, it's perfect.
Sounds good to me.
When I read that part, like as soon as he sent the message, I'm like, I know where this is going. It was great.
I mean, it has to, right? It's got to be in the
it's just fate.
enemy.
It's gotta happen.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the fun of rom-coms too. You know, I mean, there's so much predictability with them, but it's just kind of the path you take to get there.
It's like the giddy feeling. Even though you know what's happening, it still gives you those butterflies and the, I know what's happening.
Yeah. And then like, or is it going to happen?
Yeah.
How is it going to happen?
Like, they don't like each other.
I know, but they do.
Okay. Well, I asked Nicole the same question, and I loved your answers on Nicole's post about it. If you had a dream cast, who would you pick?
I mean, it's easy for me to do other people's. It's difficult for me to do my own. Well, you know, I have an inspiration for Nolan, and he's been on some videos. I think he's a model. But I mean, yeah, he's a model. But I know his last name is Bateman. He probably doesn't act and probably wouldn't want to do it. But I mean, he's definitely like my perfect Nolan. Rory, I need some like snark and sass for her. So there's a girl, I don't know if you're familiar with it, and I do not know her like actual name, but she played in Yellow Jackets. It's a thriller kind of horror series. It's on Amazon Prime, I think. Anyway, she's like one of the main characters on that. I'll find her name out. I'll put it in the comments. But I think she would probably be
Miranda can put a little insert of her in here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. So I think that would probably be my perfect Rory. And then the other cast members, that's a tough one too. I think Jeremy would probably have to steal the show. So
yeah,
totally Team Jeremy. I was like, he's just a great like support character. He's like the biggest cheerleader, but he'll like tell you straight. I loved him.
I know everybody needs a Jeremy in their life. Some of us are.
Yeah,
I don't know if you have that person.
Jeremy. Yeah.
I do. I have my own Jeremy in my real life. So
that's
I'm one of the lucky ones, I guess.
Very.
Only it's female. She's female. She's not actually male.
You know.
Let's see. Before I ask the next question, I have a question of my own that I've been wondering. So you named your main female character Rory. Do you like Gilmore Girls? Is that where it came from?
No.
No.
I've never even seen Gilmore Girls.
I had to ask because that's like one of my favorite shows when I was a kid.
I know.
So.
so many people tell me how much they love. Is it Stars Hollow? Is that a thing from there? Okay, because I see shirts, and I have never seen that show, and I have to watch it now. Like I'm promised to watch it, and so, and I know it's older. Is there like a reboot coming?
Yeah,
there's
Okay, I thought
like
I saw
4
something like that
seasons reboot, but the banter in there is kind of like the banter that you have in your book, so
yeah.
I like it.
I know I must have been channeling it because people ask me about that name all the time, and I have never seen the show. And I was looking for a name that had to do more with kind of stars, since there's that theme. And Aurora is all over the place when it comes to that, but I didn't want that name. So I just said Rory from Aurora. I kind of just made it up myself. And then, of course, do you watch Gilmore now?
You're like, no, but I will now.
I am going to, yeah. So I've made pinky swears.
That's awesome.
I have to do it now.
Just had to.
I'll report back.
All right. So our actual question, since I got that out of the way, let's imagine a deleted scene. What is something hilarious or wild that didn't make it into the final draft?
I do have a whole deleted chapter. And my alpha readers were really mad at me for doing it. It's actually in a speakeasy, and I chose a speakeasy because that speakeasy is my favorite time period, and I wanted to do something fun like that. And it's got Asher crosses involved in it, and the way the plot initially went is that Nolan and Big String Marketing lost their bid to hit the Pitchpocalypse, and so he devised this whole plan to sort of get his pitch back, but in a blackmail sort of way. So they were having this, Asher was having a party at a speakeasy, and so he sort of snuck in and did some devious things there in order to get that back. So that scene will resurrect itself in book 2 with the Maya and Asher book. So, except there will be no Pitchpocalypse, of course, but it'll be a little bit different there. But that scene will come back, and so my alpha readers were a little bit happy with that. They were really mad at me.
I'm sitting here like, I need to read it.
I know. Well, and you know, that
put
book
that as a bonus somewhere.
Yeah, I could. Your little sneak. But, you know, the book was like 125,000 words. And I was like, I cannot have my debut novel of like a fantasy. I'm not Sarah J. Maas, you know? And so I had to cut out a lot of it, which, you know, will be told later. But in order to make it a, like,
that's what our next question is a little, can you tease us with something that's coming next?
I can. I got a few things coming next. I'm currently working on a Christmas book about 2, they won't be called book talkers because I'm not going to take the book talker name. I'm going to change it to something different. But it's about 2 very different rival book talkers. One's like this huge, like fantasy male character who looks like fan art, and then sort of just a straight-laced sort of pumpkin spice cafe romance novelist. And so they clash on author panels, and they did it so much they've decided, their publicists have decided that they need to sort of roll with this to get their numbers up, and they're going to do a fake dating scheme. And so that's the Christmas book. And then I haven't yet started Maya and Asher, but they will come out about the same time as this book did, so like next summerish. And then Nicole and I have something in the works that's kind of top secret.
I'm so excited
as well, which we're extremely excited about. I wish I could tell you more, but
no, that's perfect.
I'm very excited about that project. Yeah.
When she told us that, both of our jaws were just done.
Yeah, it's very different. Hasn't really been done before, so I will say that. But it's going to be an interesting ride, that's for sure. But it's also going to be a lot of kind of like what I do with rom-com. It's going to be funny and hilarious, but it's also going to have a lot of heart as well. So
excited.
Hopefully you'll love it.
Oh, I know
that
I will.
Sounds amazing. All right.
More to come.
With that, let's do some rapid fire questions. So just the first thing that comes to your mind, coffee or tea? What's your go-to order?
What was it?
Coffee or tea? What is your go-to?
Sorry, yeah, no, coffee. Coffee for sure.
Guilty pleasure TV show. Okay, guilty pleasure TV show or movie?
Guilty pleasure TV show.
Which one?
What is one book that you wish you could read again for the
Miranda,
first time?
hold on. Miranda.
Guilty pleasure TV show would probably be Gossip Girl, old one, not new one. A book I wish I could read for the first time again. You know, I really loved The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I think I would, or maybe Sarah J. Maas. Anything. I'm a big fantasy freak, so I do love that. But yeah, probably somewhere in that genre.
You weren't kidding when we said rapid fire.
You're like lagging, Miranda.
She's got a delay.
Just locked her mouth. I'm a Sarah J. Maas like fanatic too, if I can talk. But for some reason, I can't get into Throne of Glass.
You know, it's on my shelf. I'm looking at it right now. I have only read, is it Assassin's Blade, right? The first one. And I haven't read any of the other ones, and I've had it sitting there for like 2 years. So I'm in the same boat. And I have like all the special editions of all the other ones, and I have a tattoo of like Nesta's story, and I don't know. So maybe we should buddy read. We should probably buddy read.
I agree.
Hold each other accountable.
Yeah. Okay.
Summer.
What's your writing snack of choice?
Milk duds.
Oh, yeah. Have you tried freeze-dried Milk Duds?
No, they have those?
My gosh, yes.
What?
You need to send me like your P.O. box, and I will send you a package.
I need to know. I've had the Skittles, and like right now, I think my tongue is all red because I have these right here. These old so I have like Kool-Aid tongue. But I didn't know they had Milk Duds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
And I have somebody who makes them. So. Send me your P.O. box.
Okay, we'll talk.
Okay, Meredith, now you can ask
the next question. Okay. If you could instantly teleport anywhere in the world right now, where would you go?
Anywhere in the world, like this world?
Whatever you want. It could be a fantasy world.
If you go to Valeris, no, I would probably go to Canada, and here's why. Because again, I'm in Houston, and so it's already like 90, 100 degrees down here for the summer. And so I have visited anywhere north, really, where it's cooler temperatures. Just put me there. Plot me right there.
Say it's like 75 here today.
It's supposed to be 87 over here, actually.
When I was just in the Jeep, it was 75 or something.
Well, yeah, not here in this whole. No, I love Houston, but my Houstonians know what I'm talking about.
Well, and down there, it's like a dry, nasty, like sticky heat.
Yeah, it's humidity.
No.
Lots of humidity.
Ugh. Okay. So that was all of our questions. Like I said, we're making her quick. Cedar, thank you so much for being on here and letting us over-talk each other.
No, that's okay.
Having fun. We loved getting to know you a little bit. Text Me Never was great. I loved it. Miranda loved it. If you're watching this, you guys can get Text Me Never on Kindle Unlimited. It's on Amazon, right?
Yeah, I think so. All major bookseller retailers you can buy it online.
Yeah, you guys need to go get it. If you loved today's episode, tell us a favorite moment that you had, whether it was us over talking each other, us doing the what, or if Cedar just answered the question you've been wondering about. We have more authors to come on our Feature Friday, so make sure you watch our episodes to come. If you are an indie author and you'd like to reach out and also be featured on Feature Friday, the link in our bio has a Google form. Go fill it out and we'll get in contact with you. Cedar, thank you so much. We loved having you.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thanks for giving us some top secret information to be excited about. And
Awesome. Yeah, it's coming.
Yay. Okay, thanks you guys.
Thank you.
Bye guys.